Welcome to the Lakers News Fan Portal, your ultimate source for everything purple and gold. We're diving deep into the latest buzz surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers. And today, the spotlight is on a potential new face for the squad and what it could mean for the future of a current fan favorite. Get ready for a comprehensive breakdown as we explore the whispers that could shape the Lakers roster for the upcoming season. The Los Angeles Lakers are always at the center of the NBA rumor mill, and this offseason is no exception. Our focus today lands on Eric Dixon, a talented forward out of Villanova who has been linked to the Lakers as a potential draft pick. This isn't just about adding depth. The buzz suggests Dixon could be a direct replacement for Rui Hachimura, a player who has shown flashes of brilliance, but whose future in Los Angeles appears to be somewhat uncertain due to persistent trade rumors. The front office is always looking for ways to maximize the roster around LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and this move, if it materializes, would speak volumes about their strategy. Eric Dixon comes with an impressive collegiate resume. Having led the NCAA in scoring last season, he's known for his versatility on offense, capable of hitting shots from deep, scoring in the mid-range, and finishing at the rim. His ability to knock down threes at a high clip is particularly appealing, as floor spacing is a critical need for any team featuring two dominant interior players like LeBron and AD. A stretch four who can open up driving lanes and create opportunities for others is invaluable in today's NBA. However, as with any prospect, there are questions. Scouts have raised concerns about Dixon's defensive quickness and his overall athleticism translating to the faster pace of the NBA. At 24 years old, he's considered a more polished, pro-ready prospect, but his ceiling might not be as high as younger, more raw talents. Still, for a team like the Lakers with a late second-round pick, finding a player with his offensive prowess and high basketball IQ could be a steal. The implications for Rui Hachimura are equally significant. Rui has been a solid contributor. For the Lakers, especially with his efficient shooting and ability to create his own shot, he's had some memorable performances, particularly in the playoffs, and has shown a willingness to adapt his game. However, the recurring trade rumors suggest that the Lakers might be exploring options to either improve the roster in other areas or to gain more financial flexibility. If Dixon were to join the team and Hachimura were to be traded, it would signal a strategic shift, potentially aiming for a more specific role player who can excel in a pick-and-pop scheme and provide consistent outside shooting. This also opens up the possibility of the Lakers targeting other pieces in return for Rui that address different needs, such as playmaking or perimeter defense. The Lakers' front office faces crucial decisions this offseason, and the draft, free agency, and trade market will all play a role in shaping the team. The focus remains on building a championship contender, and every move, no matter how small, is scrutinized for its potential impact. Adding a player like Eric Dixon, even as a second-round pick, could be a shrewd move to bolster the roster with a specific skill set, while exploring trade opportunities for a player like Rui Hachimura could unlock new avenues for improvement. We'll be keeping a close eye on how these rumors develop and what it means for the Lakers' pursuit of another title. Being a Lakers fan is a roller coaster, right? But honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about where we're headed, especially with these whispers about guys like Eric Dixon. You know, we've seen what LeBron and AD can do when they have the right pieces around them. The key is finding those complementary players who can really make a difference, and that's where a guy like Dixon comes in. Think about it. The man led the NCAA in scoring. That's no small feat. And what I really love about him is his shooting. We all know how much the Lakers need more consistent three-point shooting. When LeBron or AD drive to the basket, they draw so much attention. If we can get a forward who can consistently space the floor and knock down open shots, it just opens up the entire offense. It makes everything easier for our superstars. Imagine AD rolling to the rim and kicking it out to Dixon for a wide-open three. That's championship-level offense right there. I know some folks might be a little hesitant because he's a bit older for a draft prospect and maybe not the most athletic guy out there. But let's be real. At pick 55, You're not looking for the next superstar. You're looking for a diamond in the rough, a guy who can come in and contribute right away with a specific skill. And Dixon's shooting and basketball IQ fit that bill perfectly. He's a polished offensive player, and that's something you can't always teach. He's probably not going to be asked to be a primary scorer on the Lakers, but he can be that reliable offensive threat off the bench, or even in a starting lineup if the matchup is right. And let's talk about the Rui Hachimura aspect for a second. I love Rui, I really do. He's had some amazing moments, and his mid-range game is silky smooth. But if trading him allows us to get a more consistent shooter or another piece that addresses a different need, I trust the front office to make that call. It's all about putting the best possible team around LeBron and AD for another championship. Push. Sometimes you have to make tough decisions to get where you want to be. It's not about disrespecting Rui. It's about optimizing the roster. So, when I hear about Eric Dixon, I see a smart, low-risk move that could pay off big time. It shows the Lakers are being strategic, not just chasing big names. They're looking for specific skill sets that fit our system and elevate our stars. This isn't just a hopeful rumor. It's a sign that the Lakers are seriously trying to improve the team in a meaningful way. We need players who understand their role and can execute, and Dixon seems like that kind of guy. I'm excited to see how this plays out. This could be one of those underrated moves that really tips the scales in our favor. Go Lakers! Always and forever, baby. This is your Lakers News Fan Portal, keeping you informed and engaged with all the latest developments. Don't forget to follow our channel for more Lakers news and updates as the offseason unfolds.